Hi, I'm Slavik with HiDrinkCoffee.com. Today I'm presenting the Macap M6D Espresso grinder. Macap is a very old and well-established grinder manufacturer that's located just outside of Venice, Italy. The M6D is a new offering from Macap and it has lots of great features for a really good price. The value on this grinder is excellent. It has 65mm burrs that are made out of hardened steel, has stepless grind adjustment with this really cool worm gear. It has an LED light that will light up your grinds, which is also a really neat feature. And it has digital timed dosing, so you can program your single and your double dose based on time. To demonstrate the M6D, I'm going to be discussing all of its features. We're going to get in nice and close so you can see all the great features of this grinder. And then I'm going to do a test. I'm going to do a consistency test for the grinding, where we'll grind a couple of consecutive doses and we'll weigh them to see what the consistency is from grind to grind. And finally, of course, I'm going to make a shot of espresso to give it a try and see what it tastes like. The first thing that we see when we're dealing with the Macap M6D is, of course, its digital display. And this is where we control the grinder, where we change our doses. It's very simple to use. It has this rotary dial that turns in circles here and can also be pressed in. When the machine is in grinding mode like it is right now, we press the button to switch between the modes. This is infinite grinding, so I'll press the button in to grind, and when I release it, it'll stop grinding. It's basically manual mode. I press it again and I have my single dose, which is currently set to 2 seconds. And if I press it a third time, that's my double dose, which I currently do have dialed in at 6.5 seconds. Now, if I want to change any of these settings, I have to go into the programming mode, which is also very easy to do. I just hold the dial down. It takes approximately 10 seconds or so to enter into the menu. And again, the menu, very simple, very intuitive, doesn't require a lot of training. I have my single dose here. Scroll, I can go to my double dose. Triple dose, you can set it if you like. It's currently off, but if I want to, I can turn it on, and I'll set it to 8.5 seconds. And that's also how you change the timing of the dose. You just set it to whatever you like in intervals of 1/20th of a second. Here is the infinite grinding mode. You can turn that feature on or off. These are the product counters, so it shows me how many of each type of grind I've done. This is pretty good if you want to see when it's time to change your burrs, and then exit goes back. Directly above the digital interface is, of course, the hopper. The Macap comes standard with a 500-gram hopper, so it's a smaller one. Optionally, we do have 1 kilogram hoppers for this, because this actually is a commercial-grade grinder, so you can use it in a commercial setting. I can close the hopper and then remove it if I want to change my beans or change to another hopper and then change my coffee. Very simple to do. Just remember to open it, because you'll start grinding and you're not going to have any coffee inside your grind chamber. Macap was one of the pioneers of stepless grinding. They're actually one of the first grinder manufacturers that came out with a stepless adjustment, and the M6D features their classic worm gear design. This is the worm gear, and you move it like this, basically on both sides. It's easy to adjust, and what this allows you to do, it allows you to really fine-tune your grind. You can make micrometrical adjustments to get your espresso exactly right. The grinder features an LED light which comes on while grinding, and I'm going to demonstrate that right now. Just kind of a cool little feature to light up your coffee grinds as it's grinding. And you can also hear that the Macap is fairly quiet. They've really improved the sound on this. It's not a very loud grinder, which is a feature that's also quite sought after. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to test the dosing consistency of the Macap M6D. I'm going to turn my scale on, of course place the dosing cup there, and then just tare it. So that'll go to 0, and I'm just going to grind right into here. And weigh my results. My first dose is 18.4 grams. The second dose is once again 18.4 grams. The third dose is 18.3 grams. The fourth dose is 17.9 grams. And my fifth dose is 18.2 grams. Now for the fun part, let's see the M6D in action. I'm going to use it to pull a shot of espresso. Alongside the M6D, I'm using the Rocket Appartamento in the beautiful black and copper finish. And I'm just going to grind into my dosing cup again. Now I have adjusted my grind time just a little bit. It's 7.45 seconds. And I've made the grind a little bit finer because I'm using actually a Barista Pro Nanotech basket, which is a precision basket and requires quite a fine grind. So I'll just flip that and give it a little bit of a shake. Then I'm using the ASO jack leveler to level off my grinds, and an ASO tamper to tamp. And I'll begin my extraction right there. You can see we're getting a beautiful extraction with a really nice crema. Looks like it's almost all crema. It's going to be fantastic. I'll probably stop it right there. And we have a beautiful shot of espresso, which I'm now going to enjoy. The Macap M6D is a full-featured, commercial-grade grinder that would do wonderful in your home setup. The value on this grinder is really off the charts. It's Italian-made, it's got 65mm burrs, stepless grind adjustment, really consistent dosing, and it also looks fantastic. I didn't mention it earlier, but I love this red racing stripe that's on all these grinders. The grinder is available in 6 colors right now. We've got red, chrome, light and dark gray. This is light, this is dark gray, black, and of course white. If you have any questions about the M6D or any one of our products, please feel free to reach out to idrinkcoffee.com. We're here to help and we're always happy to answer your questions. Also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos about coffee grinders and everything to do with coffee. Thanks for watching and have a great day.